So I'm going to let you guys take it away whenever you're ready.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Annie. One, Tit Out! One, Tit Out! Right tit, no admit, conservative. One, Tit Out! Just broke up with the fucking ass. One, Tit Out! 3 shots of vodka on a Tuesday night. Treated me right. One, tit. One, tit out. One, tit out. Left tit. Party tit. Don't give a shit. One, tit out. Swiping right on that Bumble match. One, tit out. 3 shots of whiskey on a Wednesday night. Treated me right. One, tit. One, tit out. One, tit out. Right tit. No admit. Conservative. One, tit out. Just broke up with the fucking ass. One, tit out. 3 shots of vodka on a Tuesday night. Treated me right. One, tit out.
We mostly just laugh at our own jokes all the time, so thank you for indulging us.
You kind of have to laugh at your own jokes. They're great. I love them.
Thank you.
Said I'm pretty tired of this modern day lore. You guys are making dating a real fucking chore. If the bar was any lower, it'd be on the floor. Keep sailing this ship, but can't find a shore. Women are confused, it can be cold as ice. If you wanna warm us up, here's some advice. When I say no, don't make me say it twice. I'm sick of these dudes who call themselves nice. You wonder why I'm mad? I'll give you a clue. Just like your balls, I also get blue. And it's no big deal that you came so soon. But maybe sometime I could finish too. Just wish that you could see. You make it so much harder than it needs to be. You don't need to buy me dinner or get me a drink.
Just don't take your dick out when I'm trying to sleep.
La 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 limbo. Limbo. La 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 limbo. I don't mind if he smokes. I make my own money. I don't care if he's broke. He's got a job, and I'm stoked. You really got us asking how low can you go? Push up with this guy, and he wanted the spoon. He offered me coffee and a ride home too. He texted me in broad daylight. I'm starting to swoon. Didn't hit on all my friends, so I'm over the moon. La 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 limbo. Limbo. La 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 limbo. La 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 limbo. Limbo. La 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 limbo.
Ow!
Okay, we didn't write this next one, but it's one of our favorites, so we're gonna try this cover out for you. See how that goes.
I don't think you guys could have chosen a more perfect song to cover. Like, that is absolute. As soon as you started playing that song, I was super, super excited. That is that by Tigre?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Absolutely wonderful. That is killer. So, with your music, you write a lot of songs that are kind of really relatable. I was reading a little bit about you guys and looking at the lyrics and whatnot. What kind of message are you mostly wanting to send to the people that are listening to your music, and what should they take away from it?
I mean, to be totally honest, we usually say that we're just about to like offend straight men for 13 minutes, which is pretty much how long our set is. So yeah, that's pretty much the goal, I guess, is to call out straight men. Megan and I started the band when we were both single and living out the nightmare that is dating.
Oh yeah.
So we had a lot to kind of get off of our chest, and this was the result.
No, that's awesome. And this is probably the best result that could come from it, right? Other than like ranting to each other over, I don't know, like a bottle of wine or something. This is very productive.
And there was a lot of that too.
Yes, exactly.
Well, you kind of can't really write these anthems without that, right?
These are just our rants set to music, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys have played a few shows in the past. I've done some digging. You guys have done some femwave stuff. You've done Big Winter Classic. You've done Easttown Get Down. If you could choose a next kind of festival to do, what would you want to do and why?
I mean, I would love to play sled, which typically I've worked there for the last few years, so you can't play if you work there. And we didn't actually apply this year, but I quit this year. I've moved on. Well, I had to because I couldn't do 2 jobs anymore, but I think Sled Island would be amazing and super fun.
Yeah, that's kind of our dream festival to play, I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, definitely that'll be next year. I can totally see you guys playing Sled Island next year.
Mode, are you listening? No local babes for Sled Island 2024.
All right. So something I always like to ask musicians that come on here as well, especially because I know that lots of you guys are in other bands as well. I always like to ask musicians if you could all have one piece of advice for brand new musicians, what would it be?
I would say not to worry that you're going to offend people. I think that was something we were a little bit afraid of, but turns out that people are way more willing to listen to criticism if you're just like shouting it at them over music. So
And to get out there and do it, like, it was pretty intimidating initially, and a lot of people like made a lot of space for us and allowed us, you know, helped us out and put us on bills and stuff like that, and that's really intimidating at first, and then, you know, you do it a few times and you're like, oh, okay, I got this.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, does anybody else have any advice? That's okay. No, that's A-okay. Those are both very good pieces of advice as well. All right, and I also like to ask local musicians if you have any bands that you think our listeners should absolutely check out in the city here. If you have any local faves that you want to shout out.
I would say Brain Bent is my number one. I think you just played them, but
Yep.
They are absolutely incredible to watch live. So, you know, if anyone gets a chance to see them play, definitely.
I mean, my favorite local bands are Quit It and Harsh, and you should come to the show on Friday at Tailgunner.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? That actually segues me perfectly into the next point. Thank you. Wow, look at this chemistry we've got. So that is absolutely wonderful that you brought that up, because if you didn't already know this, Known Local Babes, they have a show coming up this Friday. It's at Tailgunner Brewing. Oh, yeah, it's going to be with Screaming at Traffic, Harsh, Quit It, and, of course, these lovely babes in front of me here. And I know it's going to be a super fun show. Tickets are $10 in advance or $15 at the door. It starts at 8 p.m., and I know that nobody's going to be turned away for lack of funds as well, which is great. Okay, cool. So we're going to let you guys keep going with the music here. I think you have a few more songs for us, and then we can plug in that show again a little bit later. So I'll let you guys take it away once more.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you.
or 5 or 10. Here we go again. They're charismatic and so pretty. It's like a goddamn epidemic in this city. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. Oh, they'll rip your fucking heart out, then they'll seal it with a kiss. The Narcissist Twist. Everybody knows him and it's part of his charm. He says he loves how I look on his arm. He's a king in this fucked up scene. I'm just this little dirtbag beauty queen. I'm a prize that he wants to win. He'll do anything to reel me in. He begs me, baby, won't you stay? Then he tells me that he loves me as he runs away. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. Oh, they'll rip your fucking heart out, then they'll seal it with a kiss. The Narcissist Twist. I tell you, he's so confident. Right before he fishes for a compliment. His lack of self-awareness is shocking. Like, holy shit, man, you're still talking? He's
always interrupting me, and it's so cute. Yeah, let's talk more about you. Let me know I can't forget his face. Cause he sends me selfies all damn day. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. It's the Narcissist Twist. The Narcissist Twist. Oh, they'll rip your fucking heart out, then they'll seal it with a kiss. Oh, they'll rip your fucking heart out, then seal it with a kiss. Oh, they'll rip your fucking heart out, then they'll seal it with a kiss. The Narcissist Twist.
Ow! That was fire! And I'm not just saying that as, I'm not just saying that as fluff. I actually really enjoyed that. Very, very nice little treat for me. Thank you. I definitely know that the listeners will enjoy that as well. That your kind of music right there, especially that last song, Narcissist Twist, where you did that little bit of talking in there. That is beautiful. I love that.
Thank you so much for having us today, Sammy. This was really fun.
Yeah, this was so much fun for me to watch too, and I absolutely can't wait till you put out some music in the wild. I will definitely be one of the first people listening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on today, and I hope you guys have a great show on Friday.